All right, today we're diving into something that could really shake up how we look at finance. We're talking about a new kind of tool, FinQ Agent, which is basically like having your very own AI financial analyst.
So let's just get right to it. Have you ever felt like you're just drowning in financial data? I mean, between all the company reports, the nonstop market updates, and the economic news, it's this constant flood of information. Honestly, just trying to keep up can feel like a full-time job, right?
And that really gets to the heart of the problem, doesn't it? The real challenge is figuring out how to pick out the actual truth, the real signals, from all that background noise. And a lot of it can be super distracting or even misleading. Well, that exact problem is what something like FinQ Agent is built to tackle.
Okay, first up, let's talk about this feeling of drowning in financial data. I think we've all been there. You know the drill, right? The old school way means you're stuck sifting through these incredibly dense, 100-page reports, trying to connect the dots between data from totally different places. And on top of all that, you're up against something called information asymmetry. That's just a fancy way of saying the big Wall Street firms get better info faster than you or me. It's not just time-consuming, it's completely exhausting.
So imagine for a second, what if you had a super smart assistant to do all that heavy lifting for you? Well, that brings us right to the solution, and kind of the hero of our story today, the AI financial analyst. So what exactly is FinQ Agent? Okay, the technical term is a multi-agentic AI application. But what does that actually mean? Think of it like this. It's not just one AI. It's a whole team of specialized AIs all working together, and their whole purpose is to completely change the game for how we deal with financial data.
Now, this next part is, and I mean this, absolutely crucial. The entire philosophy behind this tool is about delivering truthful information that comes only from verified sources. In a world that's just packed with speculation and rumors, that focus on accuracy is everything. So the big question is, where does it get this trusted info?
This is really the foundation of the whole thing. FinQ Agent doesn't guess. It pulls its data directly from the official, trusted players. We're talking SEC EDGAR for all those official 10K and 10Q filings. It taps into Yahoo Finance for real-time stock prices and earnings info. And for the big picture stuff like inflation or GDP, it uses the FRED database. It's like a three-legged stool, super stable and reliable. Okay, so we've established the data is top-notch. But how do you actually use it? Well, that brings us to the interface, which is basically your personal, intelligent command center. So when you first log in, you see this dynamic dashboard that pulls everything together in one spot. You've got your full financial statements, you can see historical trends, get that all-important macroeconomic context, and of course, watch stock prices in real time. But it's that last piece, the intelligent chat feature, that is a total game changer. And this is where it gets so cool, because it's just so simple. Step 1, you're looking at a company's data on the dashboard. Step 2, a question pops into your head. So step 3, instead of spending the next hour digging through spreadsheets, you just ask. You type it in plain English. The AI, which is powered by Google Gemini, then instantly crunches the numbers and gives you a straight, insightful answer. It's that easy. And that's really the magic of it. Seriously, no more hunting through endless tables, no more building out crazy spreadsheets just to find one simple ratio. You just ask, hey, what was the revenue growth for the last 3 years? Or how does their debt-to-equity ratio stack up against their biggest competitor? It literally turns data analysis into a conversation. All right, so having all this data at your fingertips is great. But data is just data, right? Decisions are what really matter. So how does this tool help you bridge that gap to turn all this information into an actual actionable insight? Well, one of the most powerful features is how it helps you assess a company's financial health. On one hand, you get a standardized score that FinQ Agent suggests. It's great for a quick benchmark. But here's where it gets really smart. You can also create your own custom health score. You tell the AI what metrics matter most to you. Maybe you're a value investor, or maybe you're all about growth. It then creates a score that's perfectly tailored to your unique investment style. So you get the best of both worlds, a standard benchmark and a totally personalized analysis. And investing doesn't have to be a solo sport. The platform gets that. That's why there's this Nexus community feature. It's a secure spot where you can swap ideas and analysis with other users, jump into forums, and just learn from what everyone else is thinking. It's all about making analysis a team effort, not just something you do alone.
So when you put all of this together, it points to a really big, and I think, really important idea: democratizing financial intelligence. And to pull off something that ambitious, you need some serious tech firepower working in concert behind the scenes.
First off, you have the brains of the whole operation. That's Google Gemini. It's the powerful language model that's actually understanding your questions and giving you those smart, nuanced answers.
Next, you need a way to see all that intelligence, right? That's where Streamlit comes in. It's the tech that builds the clean, interactive interface. It's the reason the whole thing feels so smooth and responsive to use.
And finally, what's the engine that makes it all run? That's Python. It's the workhorse in the background, connecting all those data sources, running the numbers, and basically tying the whole system together. It's the backbone.
So you take the powerful AI brains, you add that easy-to-use interface, and you power it all with a robust engine. What do you get? Well, you get to the ultimate goal here: giving regular individual investors the exact same kind of analytical power that, until now, only the huge institutions had. It's all about leveling the playing field.
And that leaves us with one last big question to think about. When you see tools like this bringing together verified data, incredibly powerful AI, and a simple interface, you have to wonder, are we on the cusp of a totally new era? Could AI be the thing that finally truly levels the playing field for every single investor out there? It's a pretty exciting thought. Thanks for joining me.